Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I'm Yui, for those who do not know me. I have not done any fan fiction in a long time, so, I'm sorry if I'm a bit rusty, because I normally just read them by myself, and I don't read them out loud. So, yeah, sorry if I stutter, but I'm probably going to have to stutter for this. But, yeah, anyway, let's get started. So this is a Ticci-Toby. For those of you who don't know who Ticci-Toby is, then you guys have been living under a rock. So basically, Ticci-Toby is this person who has basically a problem, and so he's always ticking all the time, and he was bullied because of it. And, well, now he's just a serial killer. But, yeah, anyway, let's get into it. I walked down the street. Again, like I said, I am rusty, so I'm sorry. I walked down the street, like I normally do in the afternoon, listening to random songs in my playlist. Everything was quiet. The leaves from the nearby forest swayed in the gentle breeze, the afternoon shadows crept along the sides, and the normal guy in a hoodie, goggles, and mask watched me. Wait, what? I removed my favorite color headphones and looked towards the forest, expecting to see him again, but he was gone. As if he was never there. I looked at the spot where he had been carefully, staring deep into the shadows. I kept my eyes on the trees as I quietly walked back home. Normally, I would have walked around the block until I reached my house, but today was different. I felt watched with every movement. The feeling intensified as I got closer. I reached the door and felt a breath on my neck. I whipped around to be face to face with nothing. No one was there, and it scared me. I quickly opened and shut the door behind me. And that is it for the first chapter, but since that was pretty short, I'm going to go on to chapter 2. Chapter 2. I looked out the eye hole thingy, the peephole, on the door to check my porch and the visible street and home area. Seeing nothing suspicious, I ran around my house, locking anything and everything that could be locked, including my candy stash hidden in my room. As soon as I was sure that was everything, I heard the back door open and close quickly. Or quietly, I think that's quietly. Quietly. But not quietly enough to avoid detection. I grabbed the bat next to my bed. Okay, pause. Who in the right mind would have a bat next to their bed? Oh, wait. I can't be talking. I have a bat right next to my bed. Never mind. Okay, let's continue. I grabbed the bat next to my bed and tiptoed down the hall towards my kitchen. I peeked around the corner in frozen fear. The man from the forest was searching through my cupboards. He turned round suddenly and looked me straight in the eye. I gasped quietly and backed away. I didn't hear him move from where he was and turned around, bumping into something. Well, someone. Alright, let's go to part 3. Sorry guys, my thing is being weird, so... Okay, so apparently I read part 3 already, I guess? I don't really know. No, this is part 3. The meeting is what it's called. Alright, let's do this. Oh, of course it has to be the chest. Okay, I looked up from the person from someone's chest, seeing a mask with a psychotic smile that only covered the mouth and orange goggles. "Hello," he said in a somewhat demented and insane way. His head suddenly twitching, followed by a sickening crunch of bones. I could feel my eyes widen in fear as I feel something cold rub against my skin. I tried to run, but barely managed to back up, stuttering as I tried to speak. It was in I don't know, action really. I had a stutter, and it would come out at the worst times. But anyways, I looked at his hands and saw 2 small axes, one in each of his hands. My hands tightened on the handle of my bat as I took a step back to counter his steps forward. Don't come any closer. I'm warning you, I managed, trying to sound confident despite my stuttering. He chuckled darkly and took a large step forward, causing me to take a large step back and tripping over a book I left out. Wonderful. I fell back, dropping the bat and landing on my butt. Oof, I said, landing with a thud, my hair falling in my face. What happened next, I didn't expect. The unknown male bursted out laughing, clutching his stomach as he looked at me. I blew a strand of hair out of my face and looked up at him, hearing another sickening crunch. Hey! It's not funny. I whined like a child as I stood up, crossing my arms across my chest and pouting, hopefully distracting him enough so he wouldn't kill me. He continued to laugh at my reaction, falling to the floor in a fit of oxygen depriving laughter. Sorry if I stop talking for a second. I'm just trying to figure out a word. Okay, anyway, let's continue. I stood there as he did until he finally calmed down and laid there. Just laid on my floor, catching his breath. You done now? I asked, giggling. Okay, there's a stranger in your house. What do? Put it down in the comments. This happened to you. What do? Me, for example, I would call the fucking police. Don't try and fight off the intruder by yourself. Like, what the hell? Unless you know karate. Or you know how to de-arm someone. Do not investigate. Call the police or get out the house. Don't investigate. Jeez. People are crazy these days. Anyway. You done now? I asked, giggling. Yeah, he said. He sighed, sitting up and twitching. I extended a hand, which he gladly accepted as he chuckled. I stood there, hand in his, and we looked into each other's eyes. Oh my god, I swear. This is like a romance novel at this point. Okay, I'm sorry. We stayed like that for a few moments, and when we finally realized what we were doing, we let go and looked away. A light pink dusting both our faces. Talk about awkward. Alright, so that was chapter 1, 2, and 3. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you guys want part 4. And 5, 6, and maybe even 7. Alright, bye guys! Hope you have a great day! And again, do not investigate when people break into your house! Don't be dumb!